Hello everyone, give me just a sec, I'm taking a little bit longer to set up. Not meaning to, that's just what's happening. My screen's all fudged. Whoops. Well, a transition anyway. I didn't mean to. So, here we are. I don't know why it's black, but here we are. One second. Oh, I got audio. Audio's a good start. Honestly, the hardest part sometimes. All he sees is blackness. Reminds me of one of my favorite quotes on, what's it called? Warcraft 3? The cultists? All I see is blackness. Oh, my hood is down. It was great. Okay, bam? Yay! Video killed the radio star. Alright, so all we have to do now to finish up is just go back to tell Karen everything exploded. Calamity Ganon, at it again, causing darkness everywhere, including home. What up, Karen?
Back, are ya? So? Did you find out where the dust crystals were coming from, or what?
Small tower off a short pier.
A long story. And perhaps one better told in the shelves.
With Harpocrates. Oh, I forgot to... Well, okay, while the cinematic's happening, I'm going to quickly do a tweet on the blue skies.
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go poking round in any fallen ruins.
Not only a mother crystal of human creation, but an icon as well. Truly, the study of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding. The wonders of which they were capable never cease to amaze.
They came as something of a surprise to us, too.
You can say that again. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into when we set foot in that tower.
We kept following three guys.
The old stories of a people so consumed by greed that they sought to overthrow the gods. And I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Omega, the offspring of the Fallen's boundless knowledge and unchecked ambition.
Amnesia?
Dangerous combination for all concerned.
And Ultima crushed them. It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. He whom they strove to dethrone. Just as we strive to dethrone him now. Without their knowledge. And without their weapons of war.
Clive.
Amnesia the Doctor sent?
I've been given may exceed even theirs. But if I use it, as they did, who's to say things won't end the same way?
Come now, brother. I think the events of recent days have made it abundantly clear that we are not our ancestors. As well you know.
You're right. They made crystals. We destroy them.
In crafting their artificial art, the Fallen sought to emulate the divine. But that is not the path we have chosen.
No. We don't want to be gods. We just want to be free.
To eat sandwiches when we like.
Well said. If one does not learn from the mistakes of the past, one is doomed to repeat them. And so, I mean to write down everything you've told me to the very last detail, that those who come after might learn from our travails, and perhaps, just perhaps, forge a brighter future for our descendants.
Man, I do hope to some degree this leads to like a sequel to 16. Oh, fancy. Duskshard. Right, so we got a lot of crafting stuff, so I'm curious to see what I can do with that.
Clive, if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Okay, jeez.
It'd better all be here.
Let us see what we can make.
Trouble with your gear, or
I'm the trouble with my gear. Omega weapon!
not bad, if I do say so myself.
My reward is with me. Cute. Yay! I can finally make
Last you a
Ouroboros.
good while.
Oh, but the belt and stuff is better. Oh well.
You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you.
What? I was very confused why that was there for a second.
My best work, but it'll do.
You can make that, but +2 is better. It's like, oh,
Anything
but then
else?
why don't I just make +2? Yo! Hello. How are you doing, gorgeous? You look pretty. Oh, look at the shine. Oh, it's very pretty. No, I think it's pretty. That's a pretty sword. I can't wait to see it out. I want it in my hands, please. Put it in my hands. Right, was it Vivian that does the other quest? No.
Godspeed.
Do I not do the other quest now?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Yo, it's the last bit. Fallen Enigma?
Here you are. Best of luck.
Oh, careful whisper. Cute. Like a careless whisper, but only careful. So where do I do the other DLC? It's here. Who has it? Speak now. Tell me where the quest is. Oh, I was about to say I probably can't swap to it if I don't have it yet. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a quest. Speak up. Which one of you has the quest? Is it you? Oh, those are just... It's not. Is it you?
I was wondering when next you'd visit. Thank you.
Okay,
for
I'm
indulging
looking
me,
it up.
man.
Rising Tide Start Quest. Oh my word. It's in reading. I have to read it. Oh, look at that. Do you see it? I found the icon. Did you see it? Hello. Oh, there's lots here. Oh, there's the side quest as well. there are matters of great import which demand your attention, but should you find a moment, I bid you visit me in the shells. I might ask a favor for Dion. Maybe I should go do that quick.
Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Nah, I think I want to. I thought I had done all the side quests. My bad. But I will do it after the DLC. Also, what's this? It occurs to me that a single word of thanks does not nearly suffice to express my gratitude for reuniting me with from a distance. The tome made me who I am today, and yet I thought that I should never set eyes upon it again. That those who took it from me had forever robbed me of a part of myself. But now I am whole again, thanks to you. I regret that I can only fill in the gaps in your knowledge, and not the holes in your soul, for which reason I shall ever be in your debt. That's sweet of her. Oh, I write to you this note from Imperial Lands. Yes, I know we said we'd be going straight home, but a little detour to trade the trinkets we'd picked up on our travels for some trusty gil seemed in order. Give the elders something to soften the shock of losing dust crystals like. Truth is, those crystals have long been a lifeline of our people, and though I may have been quick to comprehend your reasoning that they're naught but a tether to a sinking ship, humble country folk like mine are rather less receptive to new ideas. Wish me luck in turning them to the righteous path. Samuel. P.S. In the unlikely event that we should find ourselves driven from our home at point of pitchfork, I trust you'll spare us a bed or three. The lads can sleep on the floor at a pinch. Unmarked. Sid, I shall not waste your time mincing words. Leviathan's dominant is in need of a rescue, and despite my innumerable misgivings about joining hands with an outlaw of the highest disrepute, the dame has assured me that there is none better suited to the task at hand. I dare not reveal more for fear that this missive could fall into the wrong hands, but if what little I have penned here has kindled your interest, I bid you journey to the Vale in Northreach and inquire with one Layla. She will surely see you satisfied, wink wink, nudge nudge.
The family lost. But why now? After all this time.
Why, what now?
Oh, I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
After all we've been through. I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
All right then.
Surprise!
Rouse Joshua and meet me in the mess. We'll talk there.
Did that not do it? Well, I guess they didn't feel surprised by my surprise. Jeez. Joshua?
I see we're all here.
So, what is it this time?
Otto's
Not
had
sure
enough.
yet. The letter delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the dame held them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
The dame? Well, she's not one to waste our time. It must be important.
Important might be an understatement.
Leviathan.
If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's dominant is in danger. And someone wants us to save him.
Leviathan?
So the Warden of Water has finally returned. What has it been? 100 years?
At least one.
More. The Lost moniker dates back at least that long. Even our venerable lawsman would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye when last the mighty serpent brought his crashing waves to bear upon the realm.
Whoa!
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant's born. But over a century?
Should the dominant of Water's bloodline have been severed somehow, it could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
But if one has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time. Every nation in the realm has lost its dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had, they will stop at nothing to claim it for their own.
It's a trap.
And the twins will be at war again, just when humanity most needs to come together. Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. And that the Vale can arrange a meeting.
Keen.
If nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
Yeah, it's at the Vale.
Famous last words. I'm coming with you.
As am I.
And I'm coming.
Thank you. Both of you. And Otto?
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on things here. Didn't fancy coming anyway.
Thank you. I shall leave the Invincible in your capable hands.
Hype, 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 hype. Right, to Northreach. Sunbrook. Blah blah blah, quest icon, blah blah blah, change quest. Thank you. I can't believe I missed that one side quest. I've been looking for it everywhere and I didn't think to check the damn writing board.
The garrison said they take another 100.
To the Vale it is then.
It's just a hop, skip, and
Did
jump.
away with posting guards here at the wall.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me.
Looks like you've got a thirst.
But enough talk.
Hello.
Behind the veil, my lord.
No.
I'm looking for a Layla.
Lalelu Layla.
You found one. So, will your friends be joining in? Or just watching?
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa.
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
Oh my fuck.
We're here about the letter.
She's almost disappointed.
Oh. Sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Among other things.
No, don't say that.
I'm just the messenger here. There's only so much I can tell you.
Specifically.
A location. North of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay.
That's a lot.
There you'll find a tent, and the woman who can answer your questions.
Okay, now it's a trap.
And that's all. Nothing else.
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So keep that sword of yours to hand.
Yes, ma'am. Now, what's going on with these markers, do you suppose? Like, should I head there and see what's going on there, or should I head here? I'm curious. I'm gonna go check here quick. Running across from here is not a big deal. Oh. Well, unless the quest giver is underground, I don't think there's anything here, guys. But at least we checked.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Dum bum 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 bum. That man is a big gun. So big he has to hold it in two hands. Yo, that bird is losing its frames. Yo, Torval. Where'd you get the speed for boost from, buddy? Was he drifting the Mario Kart?
The tent is where Layla said it would be.
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
Hello?
It's empty. Why am I not surprised?
Yo, boat. I'm about to be beat over the head and put on the boat.
No prizes for guessing who that belongs to.
I mean, it looks like they were just, yeah.
The embers are still warm.
So you're Sid.
That's me. Hello.
I suppose I must be. Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Moats of Water.
The moats of water.
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's dominant was born.
I'm forgetting her name.
A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair.
She looks like the waterbender girl from
Yes,
Avatar.
that would be impossible, since the tribe famously...
Vanished. Was exterminated.
Yeah, besides the
Despite
giant
best
axe.
efforts of both church and
I'm
state,
forgetting her
we are still very
name.
much alive.
Is
Though
it that
we've
Katara?
managed to keep that fact
Yeah,
hidden
not
from
Catan.
both
That's
Kriegers
something else.
faithful
Wink,
for
wink.
over a century.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
The surge.
No, you're fine.
Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago. Some claim the two are connected.
Don't even worry about it.
But none can speak with any certainty.
So in other words, you know nothing.
Whoa.
Not that I'll hold it against you.
I didn't. It's pretty funny though.
Wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage.
Oh really?
Moments before the waters were stayed, and the icon and its dominant bound within.
And you want us to...
Rescue him. Yes. You see, a little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place. And ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an icon. Someone just like you. So what do you say? Will you help us?
What exactly did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
What did he do? He committed the greatest crime one of his kind can. He was born.
Wow.
But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him.
That's a bit morbid, isn't it?
Deserves to be free.
As do we all. Very well. Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay?
Yeah.
People await you there.
I can't wait to
Either
see
way.
Leviathan. I'm so excited. Let's go. Ooh, it's a whole area. Let's go.
right. You might want to hold on to something. We're coming up on the wall, and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
I don't see any wall.
Of course you don't. That's the point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
I suppose that partially explains how there could be all of that mountain behind the,
Worse than a slug of Bacchus
well,
wine.
behind the mountain.
Clive, the sky.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day.
Here we are, the rising tide, everybody.
And that concludes our little voyage. We're here.
I'm so excited.
It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one.
Ooh.
I hope you're up for a climb.
I'm coming up.
Finally.
What? You didn't think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Of course it is.
Clive is so fed up with all this walking. Yo! Look at that.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning. And please, call me Clive. Sid is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady Shula, that I have no such aliases.
Is that so, Lord Margrace?
Oh,
It's all the same to me.
Jill got him with that one. Fake name is fake. Hi, plants. You're not friendly, are you?
I was wondering when they'd pick up our scent.
Stand back. We'll handle this.
Oh, will you now? Shall I keep my acts and spells to myself then?
Oi! Damn, they actually take damage. Stop spitting on me, damn it. They keep putting me to sleep.
Earlier you mentioned spells, yet I see you carry no crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting for me in Sunbreck, if I ever get careless.
Then it's in for a long wait.
Thank goodness we dealt with that. It's not happening.
To fight.
Nice. Probably didn't need to deal with the dogs like that, but it was funny.
We're almost at the summit. From there, you'll have a better view of our home.
Wait, you telling me that view wasn't the good one?
Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
This is not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so
Alive. How
I'm
is-
sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest. Our humble village is only a short way from here, if you'd care to accompany me. Let's get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
My gosh. How do we live there? Specifically there. Do you think?
it's beautiful, Shula.
And we aim to keep it that way.
Do you think the glamour like just extends to everything? Yeah. By the way, these guys weren't hostile. I just stabbed them because I had to see. I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. I just had to hunt.
Are those stones glowing?
That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
So they've just like got a lot of stones set up that hide what the place really looks like. No, I missed the launch. I did the combination stop at least. No, how did I miss again? Oh, hang on. This is the perfect place. Oh. That's very pretty.
If the surge was an act of rage,
They'd give me a
One
potion.
wonders what prompted it.
I think so too. Hi everybody. Actually, you know what? That's actually really hard to do. I have another part to that combo that I want to do. Hey, we've caught up to the levels of these enemies. Easy peasy. Well,
Could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
In clear view of the bay.
yes? What's the problem? What's the problem with that? Explain the problem. Somebody explain the problem? Wait, what's this way? Ah, fine. Fine, I won't look. I want to look, but I won't look. Hello.
On evening tides.
Does morning's light return?
Open the gates! The tributary is home!
The tributary? The tributary? There's a T there. Like in Potion. What a lovely town. Have they? Are you getting spammed?
Outsiders? Well, I never. Look at the size of that dog.
I might be able to change it a bit.
All right now, back to your duties.
Damn.
You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Then we are honored to be the first.
Let me see if they still let me change it.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
You've made it difficult not to, my lady. But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of Southern Ash their home. Until Drake's Horn.
What the
fell
heck?
and
It's only meant to
forced another
be
inland where
like every 30 minutes.
Met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours. That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of importance.
Yeah, my setting says every 30 minutes.
More inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see.
What?
Thank you. We'll do just that.
Like, the whole reason I don't like start streaming immediately, like as I hit start, is so that I let a few run. So I like press the button manually twice, so that they sort of get out of there, and that they only really need to come later. Oh, I mean the other part of it is it does support me and stuff like that, but I don't want to force it on people if it's annoying. I can make it. Give me a sec. Okay, so the only problem is if I set it like any lower. No, you didn't have to do that. No, you didn't have to do that. That's awfully kind of you. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm gonna share it just because, but the backside of how this works is I can set how long the ads run for. So how many minutes of video ads is 3 minutes. But you should be getting those every hour. So if you're getting those like every little bit of time, that kind of sucks. Oh my word, another no. Thank you, Sandwich Nova. I don't know why it's not playing the sound, but thank you so much. Did the alert come up? I didn't actually see if the alert came up. No, it definitely shouldn't be every 10 minutes. Oh really? How do I know you, sir? That's cool. Thank you so much. Wow! I haven't seen that name in ages. Thank you so much. You're very kind. Both of you are very kind. I mean, that does obviously do the thing where it pretty much gets rid of the ads, right? But, I mean, that's a little obnoxious. I can imagine. It even says, like on my thing, it says the next one is only going to start in 22 minutes. So I'm not too sure why. So just to put you guys in the loop of why you run ads, there's a thing called pre-roll ads that are forced into the system. I can't disable pre-roll ads unless I run an ad on the people watching. And pre-roll ads, they just destroy a channel. And I'm really trying to grow. Like, I'm wanting to make this a bit more serious. And unfortunately, if you've ever watched any other stream, you know those ads that start at the beginning, you kind of go, I don't want to friggin' watch those, and most people close them. You know what I mean? So to disable those, you need to run ads on the people that are watching the stream, unfortunately. That's if at least if you want to get new viewers. I would hope that's not really the case. Like, again, I really appreciate the sub. It means a lot to me. Like, it really does mean a lot to me. But it's definitely like I would think you'd get like 3 minutes of ads every 30 minutes at most, not every 10.
So
Every 10 sounds a bit crazy.
In the woods? It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no. We've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us. Us and Walyes.
This man, Walyes, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no man, Walyes is still a baby.
A baby?
Oh my word, a baby dominant?
But you said that the Dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
I'm sorry?
Walyes was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately. But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the icons sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes.
How is that possible? That's crazy.
Forgive me.
Sorry, the story. I'll get back to what you said now.
I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Crazy.
Then let us be off. There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the surge.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, so I found a button. It looks like I didn't know this exists, but there's a separate button for add length and frequency, and it was set to automatic.
Wave, tributary?
One sec.
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
Thank you, madam.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
Alright, so I found a button.
Our storehouse lies across the
Let
bridge.
me speak.
If you're short of supplies, you may find...
Thank you for the follow. I'm surprised that doesn't come with the sub. The follow doesn't come with the sub. That's funny. There's a button that says change the add length and frequency. So I've set it now that it should run a 1.5 minute ad every 30 minutes. Which that sounds not terrible to me. So I guess something in the system was going, oh, I need to run a short ad every 10 minutes, which I think is a little obnoxious. Like every 10 minutes is very obnoxious. So I've changed it to 1.5 every 30. Which I don't think is that bad. Still, I mean, they gotta make their money somewhere, you know.
You are Sid, aren't you? The man the tributary told
Oh,
us
for
about?
sure.
I wonder if you could help me.
With what exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavat?
No, I just
He's
got
a
you.
village smith, among other things. Anyway, his name day's not far off, and I wanted to make a gift for him. He's a craftsman, you see, and he's been fretting about running low on the flowers he uses for dye making. So I wondered if you might collect some for me and give them to him.
Would this gift not be better coming from you?
Perhaps, but it can't, for reasons I can't go into.
Okay.
Please, I know it sounds daft, but I'd be ever so grateful.
This lady's a little weird, but sure.
Fine. Which flowers does your husband need?
The sweet little blue ones that grow around the fount. Elder's blessings, they're called.
Clive is so fed up with questing.
To water like they are. You don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you. 2 basketfuls should be enough for my husband to be getting on with.
2 basketfuls it is.
And thank you so much, guys, for the subs. I super appreciate it. It wasn't me. I love the bear. This wasn't me going on a rant and saying, "Oh, you guys should subscribe." Please, if you can't, you can't. I don't know why the system decided to run it that often. It's definitely not what I had set, and it's not what it tells me either. So hopefully that makes it better for everyone viewing. It's just that's Twitch asks for money that way. That's just how it works.
I'll have her hide when she gets back.
Ah, thank you so much.
Oh,
You're very
sorry.
kind.
I was leagues away. How can I help you?
I'm beyond
If
help.
you're after something from the storehouse, it's actually my wife you'll want to talk to.
Wait, are you Palmer?
She will have to charge you for the goods, though. Not that we'd fleece you or anything. It's just, you know, needs must.
I understand.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you for a bit.
Ah, right.
She's got her hands full with the inventory, you see. It should have been my daughter's job, really, but the willful little Rill's decided to make herself scarce.
What's a rill?
Ah, the heavens only know where that girl's got to.
Is it a grill?
If you'd like me to keep an eye out for her.
Oh, no. I couldn't ask that of an outsider.
Is it your young grill?
You wouldn't mind?
I shall find your grill for you.
She won't have gone far, will she?
I hope not. But I've scoured the entire village for her and come up empty-handed. Can't help thinking she might have gone on another one of her little adventures.
Ah, a free spirit is she?
Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still, especially once you heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! You should have seen her little eyes light up.
That's
If she
cute.
wanted to watch you arrive, should have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard there might have spotted her. Maybe you could ask him. Ruka, her name is.
All right. I'll let you know if I find her. Try not to worry.
Metalupus, you'll now that you've done that will appreciate the badge next to your name, which is a BLT slowly being built. In case you guys are wondering what the brown and cheese thing is. We decided that the stream icon over time is just a sandwich being made. It's very silly. Yeah, now you know.
Welcome to Haven, friend.
Thank you. Forgive my presumptuousness.
Let me type something so you can see. Hang on. Hi there.
Elder's blessing.
That's what it looks like when it's done.
2 basketfuls, to be precise.
Well, I have one, if that's any help.
It is. I'm much obliged. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Though that's not the only reason they have a special place in our hearts.
This place is just beautiful.
Legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the time took some.
Oh, sound? Alright,
And
welcome
as
back.
they wandered high and low across the twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same. So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia, the flowers did too.
That's one. What did you say? 2? Yeah, 2.
Excuse me. I wonder, might you be able to spare a basket of Elder's blessings? Pavard's wife tasked me with collecting some for her husband, and suggested that I speak to you.
Ah. Werda wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our labour, does she?
Wink,
Go
wink.
on then. Give the old fool something to squirm about.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. An old fool Pavard may be, but if you come bearing gifts, he's not fool enough to turn you away.
Guys, he said old fool.
Glad to hear it.
And reflecting blue flowers. Is this a joke about the blue pole?
Let's do basketfuls. Time to visit Pavard.
Is this a blue pole moment? Should I be concerned?
What do you want?
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
I don't know what you're gonna do with the flowers, but
That woman. Come out. I know you're there.
Who? Me?
oh, she's giggling. Oh,
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. It's just, my husband can be a bit standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the two of you to get acquainted. What with you being a swordsman like, and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
that's a little bit of a weird ploy.
Turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me. I'm pretty much done with them now, though. But, for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. With or without my darling wife's meddling. Still, here we are. Acquainted. So, if there's out you need, just bring us the materials, alright?
What about the flowers?
Alright then. And tar for the flowers. I was running low.
Oh.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue.
Okay, it's just for dyeing.
We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons.
We're safe, guys. We're safe.
Remind us where we come from, like.
As modes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern too was left by our ancestors. The Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it.
Oh.
And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us, growing on our banks. I should get back to work. If you need something crafting...
You had a bit of a nostalgia moment there.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Wasn't it just?
Hey, I can learn that bow. That's an easy one. It's the thought that counts. I didn't even realize that was the name of the quest. Hello, reflection of it. Answers the feat Titanic block, making it capable to block attacks from behind. What? Do you know how much easier that would make Omega with how I play? I need it. I need it. I have to use it. That's literally my playstyle. Whoops. Well, what do I get rid of? You know what? It's probably that. I think the 6 jump thing is awesome fun. The problem is I don't get to use it a lot. If I got to use the 6 jump thing like a lot, then sure. But unfortunately things tend to die before I get a chance to actually use it. So
Excuse me. You haven't seen the storekeeper's daughter, have you?
Little Ruka? I have, as it happens.
where?
She went out through the gate not long ago.
To the village. Alone.
Aye, she does it all the time. There's a path off to the left which leads down to the river.
I was going there.
Nice little spot, that. And safe as you like. The beasts of the mountain don't dare come so close to the village. That's where she'll be. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
I was gonna go there. Now we have a reason to go there. Let's go. I wanna see.
This must be the path.
This place is gorgeous. There she is. Just like that, eh?
They're not here either.
Madam. Hello? Madam? I don't think she could see me. Maybe I died and was sent... Oh! Never mind, I was never in front of her in the first place.
You! I've been looking everywhere for you.
I was literally at your father. Okay.
You know my name?
Yes.
Can you lot read minds?
Yes.
Your father asked me to keep an eye out for you. You left without telling him where you were going. He was worried.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me.
Hello, it's
What do
me.
you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
Alright. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
Oh, she wants to be a little explorer.
Everything might be a stretch.
We should bring Harpocrates here. He would literally tell them everything. And then he wouldn't stop, and everyone would die of old age.
And sorry for the trouble.
Oh no. It was a pleasure.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls and towers and castles.
She's a sweetheart.
To think I was worried. You can tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She, has a lot of them.
And then some.
One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression.
They're quite good at stabbing.
That you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out. A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we'll make do with what we've got, including what the old Northerners left us.
Yes. You built on top of the old ruins, didn't you?
Not that we could see.
They're made for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as traveling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens that nobody sees through us.
Which explains why you need Gil.
Aye. And now Ruka's back, my wife should be free to assist you with any potential purchases.
Yay! Store unlocked.
So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
Wait, do they use
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
They use Gil here? I mean, I suppose why not? It's as good a coin as any, right? More crafting stuff. And now I'm really curious to know what I'm gonna get from this place, because am I gonna get an even better sword? Probably based off Leviathan. Wink, wink, nudge, 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 wink. What are you selling?
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge her looking for adventure, but she's got to pull her weight like the rest of us. Anyway, now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks, like seeing to our visitors' needs. So, was the route you wanted? This is all we have.
What? I mean, I'm happy it's better than what I have, but why did she make it sound like she has like this massive inventory and then she's like, actually this is all we have.
Here you are.
Oh, she's saying it so begrudgingly.
I'll be here.
Oh boy, I feel bad.
What do you think the tributaries see?
Please come look at all of our wares, which is just this belt. Yeah, she does. You want to sign up?
Till next time, then.
I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty close. Too bad we could never see Clive change into anything. It's actually the one thing I'm like always about this is the only thing that changes is his sword, and his base outfit changes based on how time advances in the game. But it would have been cool to like have him wearing some of the stuff. Like even the marks they give you, they sort of aren't really there on him. I think it would have been so cool if some of his outfits changed and stuff. I guess they just ran out of time. It's not a big deal. Let's be real.
There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
Jeez, this place is beautiful. Hope you don't mean that
The
ship.
quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Oh, she does mean.
How did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an icon of water gets angry?
Really, brother, did you have to ask?
Ah! I fucked up the button press. Almost got the combo there that I'm looking for. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. I almost have the combo. What I'm probably gonna do is a quick ability in this guy. Thornberries!
Foul creatures consumed by their hatred for every
The worst enemies in any Final Fantasy. Yeah, they are. They look so weird in this. Oh, he's coming! I'm scared. What happens if I go... for this combo? Can I go like... Oh, I can! That might just give me the time I need to swap. So what I'm thinking of doing for that combo is I really want to do a finisher like that. Which I think will look cool. I didn't mean to do Zensen so good. We can get that, yeah. Which I just think would look cool. So the idea is I get them in the air, teleport to them with Phoenix, quickly jump up, do that, and turn it on so that I can start stabbing them with that. I think it's just, I like to think of dumb combos. It's not that they do the best job, it's just sometimes they look cool, you know? I like looking cool, man. I want to look cool. I teleported to the wrong one, sniff. Oh, why didn't I catch him in the air? I was so ready to catch him. It's probably bugs and the like are just hard to do that against.
I can smell the sea. It's not far now.
It would probably be easier to do it against like humanoid things. Wow, look at that view, guys.
Reach the surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape.
Hang on. Yeah. Oh, hi. I think I disturbed the turtle. Oh, there's such a tiny window for the parry there. Oh! Ow! I'm not looking very stylish right now, getting hit by quite literally everything. Wait, you can parry that? Wait, how do you parry that? Now I have to know. No, you can't do that to me. Yeah, I got that timing now. Oh, that's how you parry that. That's funny. Is it a talent? I don't know. Back to Breath of the Wild memes. Oh, I parried? Excuse me? What happened there? Either way, this boy's not about to have a good time. Oh, I keep hitting it in the butt. Even Toggle's hitting him in the butt. It's so silly that you can parry that. Hi. Ow. Ow. Okay.
It's what prevents the surge from being restrained by the
The parry's so silly. Find someone to parry that. Oi! He reset. That's so silly. The man got all of his health back. The rudest turtle. Ow! Rawr. Ow! Blah! Apparently I should stop parrying. My timing on parry is not nearly as good as my timing on like Titan stuff. It would be nice if Flash of Steel parried, but they'd probably be broken. Like I can do I missed it slightly, but it was still counted. That parry I do okay. Oh, he's resetting again. Okay, I got the experience that time. Fuck him. I'm done with him resetting like that. I don't know why he's resetting so many times. I mean, I'm sort of dragging him down, I guess. Oh, almost got it. I just missed one button press. That combo is gonna look so sick if I do it right. I actually, like, I did it all except for the part where I extend my sword like that. So you sort of see what I'm going for now. And it looks cool. I think.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him.
Snowboarding.
I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right.
Is it by any chance where the beam is coming from?
It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
You know, I had to think about that for a second, and it's true. We literally parted the waves, and then it was at the bottom of the ocean. Alright, here we go. My word. They weren't kidding when they said it was a big wave, huh?
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes.
Oh dear.
The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
I hate the idea that a child is just suffering for 100 years. That's kind of crazy.
It does indeed.
Oh, it does. Okay. I guess something right.
Look at all the droplets of water suspended in midair.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80 summers.
It's not right.
No. It's not.
Kinda crazy is what it is.
There. Up ahead.
No, 100%. It looks like a clear inspiration.
Down in the center. Follow me.
No way. It is.
He's still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin, committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason.
He's gonna take his power, I assume.
But if I told you there was a way to remove Wallace's icon,
I tell you, you were a madman.
it's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering.
This is screwed up.
And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Very well. Do what you must.
I'm surprised she
Whatever
trusts
happens,
us.
I will own the consequences.
Okay. Surprised she trusts us that much, though. Yes, Clive is just that convincing.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight. Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Oh, I got chills.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me.
Oh, real chills. What's wrong? Yo? The frick is that? Is it like a siren?
He wasn't just afraid. He was angry. All right. Let's see what you've given me.
Alright, what do we get? Power of water. Oh, sorry, someone's spamming my phone. Changes elements. We get cross swell, an escapable rush of water that pummels enemies from multiple angles. Oh! Multiple bursts of water, 14 knocking back in. Okay. By pressing triangle, find a tidal stream at enemies situated just outside of melee range, yeah? Complete tidal gauge, becoming unavailable when the gauge is empty. Gauge will slowly but can be quickly refilled. Okay. It's also replenished when you do a dodge. Interesting. Will roll in the air, extending the dodge even further. Okay, these all sound fun. And we can only use Leviathan right now. Okay.
Leviathan.
No, just an egg, but a formidable adversary nonetheless.
Okay, got it. Whoa! I'm a raid boss. Yeah, look at the roll. Oh, that's cool. I basically got a shotgun. Oh my word, look at that damage. Without any abilities. Oh, my timing on that isn't great. I've played Gears of War, I swear, I know how to reload. Oh, that's so sick. Cool abilities. I hope that's not the end of it. Like I hope we actually get the icon. Because we don't know what that looks like.
Is everyone all right?
He seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but...
Remove the seal, bring in the tide?
There's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
That sucks. I thought we were gonna be able to save him.
I'm sorry, Walius. I will make this right.
Poor guy. Oh, can I go with the flow?
So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
I definitely feel like I'm missing what has happened, really. Hello again. Alright, time for an explanation. Lay it on me. Thick.
To understand the spell which binds Walius, you must first know who we are, and what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity. This tapestry is our story, the one that brought us here.
Imperials?
After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago. But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith. and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend, revealing how to make your very own mother crystal.
I've heard that one before.
Mm-hmm. From a tower.
Yes. Yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
A dominant. Well, yes.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his icon.
Ah, that's why he said he's angry.
Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak. Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes.
Just like every
So
bearer.
desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell. That even though she should die, her legacy might live on.
So she froze a child? Well, they froze a
So
child.
armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity. Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believe.
That's screwed up.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals. So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the dome of light on top of the cliffs to the west? Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge. But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now there are others who claim it as their own.
Goblins?
We shall go prepared for a fight.
Oh.
That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
Goblins?
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
Damn, music's getting dramatic.
We should depart at once. I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
Clive, if you frown any harder, you are going to get stuck like that. Whoa, more side quests.
The Vare is not easy to find. We must first head north, and then west, deeper into the forest.
Oh, what does a party icon look like? Oh, that's cute. Check in the bottom right. She's got a cute one. I think I'm gonna change out my boy here for Levy. Which means we need to get rid of some skills. Like you. And you. And you. I'm tempted to grab this ulti just to see what it does. Oh, it's called Tsunami. Oh, we're grabbing it. Not even a slight question. Oh, that looks neat. Oh, that looks like fun. And Deluge was the gun. I don't like the gun. A crossbow was cool as well. I'll do that. There we go. Now we just need to slot him. So I'm gonna put... I'm gonna get rid of Diamond Dust because I want Tsunami. Which sounds freaking cool. I'll keep... I don't need to keep Raging Fists anymore. I can go, yeah. You can just put Levy's abilities on Levy. So, Crosswell. Actually, do I want it there? Nah, I would rather have it as Crosswell and Abyssal Tear. What the heck am I gonna put here? What do I want to put here? What do I want? Quickly, someone tell me. What do I want? I could do an upheaval. I don't want Deluge. Deluge is silly. I don't like Deluge. I don't like Deluge. I could do upheaval. Wind Up looks fun too. Ah, let's do upheaval. I used to do upheaval a lot. No! Go back. Almost didn't equip it. Where is it? Up there. There we go. Let's try that. See how it goes. Alright people, what do you have for me? Oh, what's wrong?
Just try to breathe. That's it.
Is everything all right?
Ah, you're the outsider. I'm Fannet, healer by trade.
Hi, Fannet.
And this is Talor, one of my patients. He took ill not long after you arrived.
Nothing too serious, I hope.
I hope so too,
But?
This affliction, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. He complains of feeling chilled to the bone, but there's no fever to go with it. And my most powerful antalgic hasn't done a thing to ease the pain in his chest.
That's not good.
I'm starting to wonder if his condition might require a different kind of treatment altogether. Shula said that you were here to help us. You couldn't help me, could you?
I'd be happy to. If I can.
You can, don't worry. All I need you to do is speak to Talor's son, Pavat, over at the forge, and ask if he knows what his father was up to before he came down sick. Something must have caused this, and I want to find out what.
Pavat is involved again.
The trouble is, Talor's too weak to speak, and I can't leave his side for long. So while you talk to Pavat, I'll pay his wife word a quick visit, just in case she knows anything.
All right.
At least Pavat is willing to talk to us now. I mean, it helps that we want to buy his swords and stuff, but you know, at least he's willing.
you need something?
Sandwich.
I do, though not from the forge.
Alright.
Fanet asked me to speak with you. She's looking into the cause of your father's illness and wondered if you could shed any light on the matter.
I see. Sorry. She shouldn't have dragged you into this.
What do you mean?
No trouble, really.
I'm here to help.
Did your father do anything out of the ordinary before he fell ill?
Not that I know of. But then I hardly see him. He's always out and about, like. Well, at least he was.
Well, give us the
He
way.
might have been a bit more fidgety than usual, but apart from that...
When you say out and about, where does he usually go?
Just round the village. Wanders over to Blazier's place most days. He's a fisher who lives on the other side of the fount. They're old friends. Maybe he knows something I don't.
He's a dirty fish sniffer.
I'll go and speak with him.
Dirty, dirty fish sniffer.
She showed them the surge! But what if the...
Jeez, that girl's losing it. Hello. Tell me about your fish.
Greetings, stranger. What can I do for you?
Your name is Blazier, is it not? Pavard tells me you're a friend of his father's, and that the two of you may have spent some time together prior to his illness.
His illness? Talor's never been ill a day in his life. I don't know why he'd start now.
Oh, Fanny doesn't know either. It was she who asked me to look into his recent behavior on the off chance it might explain how his condition arose.
Oh, I suppose there was something that struck me as a bit odd. He kept asking about the woods. Did you see anything strange on your way back from the shore? Are you certain? Do you swear? That kind of thing. I didn't, of course. But he wouldn't let it go. It was like he was expecting something to happen. It was just a matter of when. Not that I know what, but he never told me anyway.
Well, that certainly does sound unusual.
Point me to the woods.
And it might just be what Fanet is looking for. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Oh, and when you say Talor, wish him the best from me, yeah?
Alright, Gov. On me way then, I'll speak to you later. Thank you for your time.
I spoke with Werder, but she couldn't tell me anything. Did you have any better luck?
Nothing conclusive. But there was one thing.
Trees.
Blazier, the fisherman, told me that Talor had taken a sudden interest in the forest of late. He kept asking him if he'd seen anything unusual there on his way back from the coast, but never let on what exactly he was expecting him to have seen.
The forest between here and the coast. Surely not. But then... I can't say for sure. But I think Talor's illness might have some connection to the Tomberries.
No.
You may have encountered them during your time here. The small, scaly beastmen.
Not the
I think
Tonberries.
they may have caused Talor's illness.
I do. At least in a way. And if I'm right, it's no wonder the treatments I've been trying didn't work. Oh, I know it's a lot to ask, but would you go down into Father's Fell for me? There's an altar there. And if my fears are true, an offering upon it.
What is going on here?
It's a Tonberry.
I'll explain everything when you return, but time flows fast. I beg you, make haste for Father's Fell and take the offering from the altar. Talor's life may depend on it.
Very well.
Tonberries are evil. Evil. Hang on. No, that's not what I wanted to link. No! Give me the... Give it to me! Thank you. Let's try this again. Yes! Evil! Look how evil they are. You can't laugh like that. You have no idea. Watch. I'm gonna get into a fight.
Sign of the child.
Those things are gonna walk slowly at me, stab me once, and I'll just die. That's all I remember of every other Tonberry anyway. Oh, you do know. Never mind.
Beg your aid.
Of course, what is it?
Please, not so loud.
Something serious then.
I'm sorry.
Yes. I think we might have company. I was passing by the low gate when I saw a figure moving among the trees.
Why does she look like Ciri from The Witcher?
At first, I thought it must have been you or your brother, so I didn't say anything, but the more I think about it, the more certain I am that the figure looked familiar.
And you're sure it wasn't one of the other villagers?
Positive. I think it was someone from outside the wall who has found his way inside.
She more so, just because of the outfit.
Of course, it could just be my imagination playing tricks on me. I only caught a fleeting glimpse, and it might have been you or your brother. But if it is who I think it is, we cannot allow him to leave now that he knows we're here.
Whoa.
Would you go and see? He won't try to hurt you, believe me. Given what lurks in the forest, the only one likely to get hurt is him.
So you don't want to hurt him, but you don't want him to leave.
Whether the man you saw is who you believe him to be or not, we need to know. It may yet be someone else entirely. Someone who means your people, or my people, harm.
Perhaps. Just promise me that if you do find someone up there...
Don't worry. I won't draw my sword unless I need to.
Thank you.
Yamila, this man you saw, might he be the customer you told me of?
I fear so.
The customer?
I'll explain later. Come on.
Oh. What kind of customer? And we got one more to grab there. I reckon we do the Tonberry first. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's the third quest. I wanna see the Tonberry. I wonder if they are madmen enough to make it just like stab you once and you die in this game. Hello, what do you want?
I never should have let him go alone.
Ooh.
Ty, take me. What am I gonna do? You've got to help me. Shula said you were a force to be reckoned with. Are you?
Why do you ask?
Hey? Oh, sorry. I should explain. My name's Kitav. I'm worried about a friend of mine. He went into the forest and he hasn't come back. Would you help me find him?
Of course.
I can try.
The worst
Tell me what I need to know.
version of them?
You know about the
Adelina.
glamour our ancestors cast to keep this place hidden, right?
Shula told us about it, yes.
Right, so you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell? Well, it's me and my friend's job to maintain them. If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
So your friend went into the forest to visit one of these cairns?
Aye, that's right. He said he was going down to Father's Fell. There are 2 cairns out that way, one by the banks of the Swift Run, and another near the Winged Wains, the ships in the forest.
All right. How will I know this friend of yours?
His name's Nassef. He's about my height, but clean-shaven. If you could track him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged. I'll search the village, just in case anyone's seen him, and meet you back here.
Very well.
The meanest Tonberries are from the Final Fantasy Origin game, at least in my opinion. They have a teleport, they have a fucking set of spells that stun you, they have a counter ability. It's one of those you just finish off as fast as you can and move on. You don't get fancy with them.
Gave me away.
Oh, I can smell it on you. The scent of the stables. And not just any stables. Something tells me you've never been one to ride half-starved birds with chine gall and wet beak. If I had a guess, I'd say your bird eats only the finest greens and has her feathers groomed twice a day with a curl hairbrush.
Nothing but the best for my Ambrosia.
Ambrosia, eh? Pretty name. What's she like?
Well, she's tall and strong. And her feathers are as white as snow.
You're joking.
She's
You've
gorgeous.
got a white chocobo.
Yep.
I have, yes. I suppose they are rather rare.
And she's
This
beautiful.
I've got to see. Can you bring her here?
I would if I could, but I doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Me dad's got a boat. And he's ferried chocobos before. You could get him to bring her.
Is that how we get her here?
Perfect timing and all. He's preparing for a trip beyond the wall as we speak. I'm sure he'd help you if you asked.
He would. Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to have Ambrosia around.
That's kind of funny.
All right then. Where could I find your father?
He'll be in the storehouse on the other side of the brook. Tell him Manda sent you.
Yeah, I gotta confirm this with the world map. I might do this first just because getting Ambrosia will just make things faster. Even if I want to see the Tonberries first. But this is what's fun. Yeah, okay, perfect. So technically we went from here to here, right? To get to this area. Okay? Well, you know, from here, essentially. The skiff was like there. But in the normal game, you go here and it lets you summon Ambrosia here. Like, no problems. So if I need a boat to get her here, which again, you can see there's land, right? I find that more believable. How does Ambrosia get here? Anyone care to explain that logic? I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of water here. That's game logic, exactly. But I just find it funny that there's like a quest to do it here and not a quest to take her over to Ash. Again, none of this is like a big deal or anything. I just find it funny. Magic. I like the magic on, so that always works.
You one of the outsiders then?
I am. Shula invited me. Are you Manda's father?
And my chocobo.
Got you running errands for her already, has she?
She's asked to see my chocobo, but I need your help and your boat to bring her here.
Or you could just say it no. Honestly, that girl and her birds, she'll be growing feathers soon enough.
I don't blame her.
I didn't take the idea seriously at first. But thinking about it, it would make it easier to get around if I had Ambrosia here. Can you help?
Well, if you're sure that's what you want. The tributary says we're to treat you lot as we would each other. So, if you need me to ferry your bird over, then that's what I'll do.
Bring me an ambrosia.
Still, they don't take the water easily. I'll need you to bring us a mimic gourd or two to keep her calm on the journey over.
And where would I find one of those?
Oh, don't ask me. It's been years since I last brought a chocobo across the bay, and I'm told the world's changed a fair bit since then. Where do you usually get your stable supplies from?
Well, the man who made Ambrosia's tack lived in Martha's Rest, and if I remember correctly, he traded in chocobo feed too. So I suppose I'll go and ask him.
I'll be sailing over to Northreach soon to pick up some supplies. While I do that, you collect your bird and your gourd, and then meet me by the shore. Just don't take too long, all right?
Yes, sir. BRB, Martha's Rest.
We've got a few rooms going spare now.
Hello, I need food for boat. Do you have boat for food?
I remember you. You're the one who saved Whiteheart. How's the old girl doing?
Rideable still.
She's very well. Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. You're the one who saved her. Anyway, what brings you to the rest today?
Whiteheart.
I was hoping to purchase a mimic gourd. And I thought you might be able to tell me where I could find one.
Oh, reckon I could do better than that. Just so happens, I've got a whole carload of the blasted things. Not a buyer in sight.
Really?
Aye, you'd be doing me a favor taking a few off my hands before they turn to mush. But just be on the lookout for wild birds, eh? Don't want them chasing after you like they did me.
Why is it like catnip?
I will. And thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Any friend of Whiteheart is a friend of mine. And in times like these, friends have got to stick together.
Bird
We
nip.
certainly do. Northreach, then.
Guys, I'm bringing some bird nip across. Does anyone want one?
And how might I help the garrison today?
That icon's still there. Am I gonna ride her out there so that... I mean, I'm gonna ride her there, definitely, but... I hope that comes up in the quest. Because normally when you get somewhere quest related, Ambrosia fucks off.
Do be careful.
I will.
Let's go!
Faster!
Whoa, what happened to the tent?
Thanks, girl.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, there she is.
And this must be Ambrosia, was it? Oh, she's a real beauty, isn't she?
Yep.
I have the mimic or two. Here.
Thank you kindly. Soon as she's gobbled this up, we'll set sail.
We're going to take a little trip across the bay now, Ambrosia. Don't worry. You'll be all right.
How do they get her down to the boat? Do they just push her off the cliff? Fly!
Well, we made it.
You didn't all? She is as white as snow. You're beautiful, aren't you, girl?
Brave, too.
I don't think they ever play it in
Calm as
this.
you like on the journey over. The mimic gourd will have played its part, of course, but passing through the walls enough to spook most birds even then. Not
That's why
this
I'm
one,
singing it.
Ambrosia's been through a lot. I doubt there's much that could unnerve her now.
Not with a beloved master by her side.
No. It's you who looks after me, isn't it, girl?
Anyway, thanks for bringing her here. I hope I can breed a bird like her someday.
And if you and Ambrosia need ferrying back to Northreach, you only need say the word.
Thank you. But I think we might explore Mysidia together. What do you say, Ambrosia?
She's very excited. You can now summon Ambrosia and Mysidia. Anything else we need to grab here? Doesn't really look like it. So we could do the Tonberry.
Before we turned east at the shipwrecks to reach the coast. Now we must head in the opposite direction.
Okay.
Left it is then.
Understood, madam. Oh, wait. I mean, we're passing it. We may as well do whatever we need to do here. I was hoping you could expect it. Well, I know. That would have been funny.
Well, here's the cairn.
No sign of bro, though.
But no sign of Nasef.
That's what I said.
To the riverbank, then. Let's go.
To the Siofra riverbank?
Who have we here?
Is this our guy? Hello.
I'm looking for a man named Nasef.
Aye, I know him. Takes care of the cans. Wait, you didn't think I was him, did you? Sorry, mate, I'm just out to gym myself a few ibexes.
Oh.
What do you want with the lad, anyway?
His friend, Katav, asked me to look for him. Apparently he ventured out to work on one of these cairns and didn't return.
Tragic, really.
Well, that is a worry.
You're a hunter, yes? You must know the woods as well as anyone. Can you think where he might have gone?
There's a bridge further down the path. Blasted thing got washed away a few moons back. Our carpenter only recently had time to rebuild it. But if I remember rightly, there is another cairn on the far side. Maybe he decided to visit that one while he was here.
Maybe. It's worth a look, certainly. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'll keep an eye out too. Perhaps he just got delayed or something.
Let's hope so.
Yep. Don't want people getting hurt out here. But I'll look for him now.
Good girl.
First, Tonberry.
There's a large gate up ahead, and beyond it, a cluster of ancient ruins. The temple, or the Heir of Hours as my people call it, can only be reached by passing through them.
I'm going past the Tonberry. Dun, 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 dun. Is it here? Nope. Around the corner. Is this it?
That'll do, girl. If there's one thing I know about beastmen, is that they love to hide in the dark.
True. Hello. Oh. Well, there they are.
What are they up to? Some sort of ritual. Sorry to disturb you.
They're coming. Easy? Oh, there's more coming from there. What level does this go to? 4? Got it. Oh, what a cool ability.
Add it to the list.
Okay, we got him. Easy. Thank goodness. I was nervous.
Let's see what's on this altar then.
Okay, so far the least threatening Tonberries. For now.
A silver chain. I doubt the Tonberries made it. This must be what Fennec was talking about.
Well, back to Fennec then, right? Should I? No, I think we gotta do this first, right? I know I can teleport there, but then I gotta run all the way back here, so... I mean, they start out slow. I think it would mess up the feel of this game if they were just like super tanky, angry bros.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
At least for normal mobs. But some, like, I kind of wish they did like a boss Tonberry. Like, I was sort of expecting them to all, you know, call in a, like a King Tonberry or something. That would have been cool.
This must be the bridge the hunter was talking about.
Oh, a teleporter. I wish I'd known about that before.
Stay away, damn you!
Pudding!
Hold on!
Ow! Wow! Jeez, this ability is so hard. Anyhow. Ow! Leviathan gun is silly. Not my favorite way to play it. The game, I mean. But it is fun. It's very chill by comparison to how I normally play.
Oh, thank you.
You are, man. Clive.
I'm the tributary's guest. And you must be Nassef.
I am? But how do you know that?
I was looking for
Your friend
you.
Katav asked me to look for you when you didn't return.
Ah, I'm sorry. I was so focused on attuning the cairn I didn't see those creatures coming till it was too late.
How exactly do they work?
Oh, there are crystals inside. They're what keeps the glamour going.
Oh
Should the
no.
ether cease to flow through too many of them, our shroud would quickly unravel. It's my job to make sure that doesn't happen.
And an important job it is. But you'll struggle to do it if you're dead. You need to take more care.
And Clive doesn't see it.
Yeah, no arguments there.
Oh, it's bad.
The truth is, me and Katav usually work together.
I'll explain in a sec.
Watching each other's back.
Whoopsie. I didn't mean to do that.
It's like, but when we heard outsiders were coming, we split up to get the job done faster, so things would be perfect for your arrival. Stupid, I know.
So you found him then?
Right here.
Not before the local fauna did. My arrival seemed to put them off their dinner.
Mustn't have been hungry after all. Expect you'll be wanting someone to escort you back to the village then, Nassef. Woods are full of nasties today.
When you're next in Haven, be sure to come and see us. You saved my life. It's only right I repay you.
If you insist. Take care now.
Bye bye. Glad he's alright. So, those are crystals. And normally, when we, I'll return back to him. When we destroy the mother crystal, because that's what we're doing to try and save the world, it destroys all of the crystals with it.
But you saw to it that
Which
I was
means the
found.
glamour would die. Assuming these crystals are Leviathans.
Thank you.
So that's really
Nassef
bad.
told me everything. If you hadn't got there when you did.
Oh, it doesn't bear thinking about.
All that matters is that you're safe. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your jobs, but don't go alone again.
Or if we have to, maybe we should think about casting the glamour on ourselves to keep the wildlife from spotting us. It'd take its toll, of course, but it'd beat letting the cairns fall and having to weave the entire spell from scratch. Imagine if we had to do that.
I'd rather not. Would only succeed in adding 2 new piles of stone to the collection.
Your bearers.
I'll be Clive.
We are, thank the tides. The others can't attune to the crystals in the cairns the same way we can. Reckon this place would be doomed without us.
So, you do this work for the good of your people. Not because...
We're forced to. No. From what I've heard of the way things work on the outside, we were truly blessed that our rain fell here in Mysidia. Our people are few enough as it is. If we started turning on each other, kin against kin, over nothing but a stupid accident of birth, our days would be numbered.
They would.
Anyway, all's well that ends well, eh? Thanks to you, both of us lived to keep this place hidden another day.
Until we destroy the mother crystal, in which case, everyone will see it. I mean, I'm assuming we're gonna kill the mother crystal. They're part of the reasons why they're, the whole planet is dying, so why wouldn't we kill them, right? Before I do that, though, so I like Leviathan. I don't like his circle ability. It's fun, but it feels a whittle cheap, at least against the minions. So I'm going to change that to something like Garuda, because I think that'll be more fun. That's back to how I was playing this game ages ago. But I like the other Leviathan abilities, like the charge up ball and the parting the wave stuff and the ulti. Those are perfect.
No sign of the child.
You don't think he's...
I found this chain.
Back. Well, did you find anything?
I did. This silver chain.
I knew it.
Okay.
Well, I'm still none the wiser.
Forgive me. This chain. It's a Gregorian Maternoster.
Worn by men of the faith. What's it doing here? And why would the Tomberries be praying to it?
To understand that, you need to understand what the Tomberries are.
Ooh.
They feed on hatred and suffering. And some say that if you render them an offering, some token of grievance against your fellow man, they will put a curse upon him.
Uh-oh.
So you think someone's put a Tomberry curse on Talor?
I can't say for sure. Truth be told, I always assumed it was an old wives' tale. But given his fear of the forest and the presence of the chain on the altar, I don't know what else to think.
Does Talor have any enemies in the village? Anyone who would nurse such a grudge?
No, I believe the one who left the chain at the altar was Talor himself.
I beg your pardon.
But there's more to the tale, you see. It's said that if you attempt to curse a soul that has returned to the sea already, your ire has nowhere to go but back to its source.
You're saying he cursed himself?
How?
You're trying to curse another, aye.
When my father was younger, he was one of the few permitted to venture beyond the wall on trading expeditions. He told us that when he journeyed to Sanbreque, he'd wear that chain to disguise his true beliefs, lest Grieger's faithful turn their cudgels on him.
Did they ever catch him in his deception? Might that explain the ill will he bears someone?
Not that he ever told me.
Come now, let's not waste time speculating about Talor's past. We need to focus on the present, and that means finding a way to break the curse.
I guess we're not done with the Tonberries then.
All right. If there's anything I can do to help.
We might find that boss yet.
Thank you. I shall.
Aye, and thanks for going to all this trouble. Here, it's not much, but I want you to have this.
Tonberry boss.
We call
Tonberry
it
boss.
Stone. It's a gatherer's charm. Reacts to certain rare minerals we use in crafting. Makes them ring out like a bell. Stuff you'd have no chance of spotting otherwise.
Ooh, that's fancy.
If you find anything, see that you bring it back to me. I can make you some decent gear with it. If you're interested, like.
I am, thank you.
I definitely
I'll be sure
is.
to pay you a visit. Until then, I wish your father a swift recovery.
Tonberry boss. Serpent ring. Okay. And the Adder stone. So what are the serpent rings? I guess it's the equipment that brings the cooldowns. Accessories, yeah, enhance their abilities to craft them, blah blah blah, yeah. Aquamarine is hidden throughout Mysidia. Sure. Please note that some of the Aquamarine. Oh, okay. I'm in action mode. Ooh, Tide Strike. No, why is it not as good? That sounds cool. Maybe we can make it better later.
There.
I'm gonna look at it quick though. Tonberry knife. What? Sunberry knife. Plus 300 stagger. What? That sounds great.
A good tide to you.
Oh, that's quite pretty as well.
No sign of the child.
Not that way, that way. So let's go find who's stalking this lady. Beep beep. Damn, I haven't used Deadly Embrace in ages now. Oh, something on the ground. Oh, it's beer.
A bottle. Breath of the Arbor. Perfume from Sunbrag. Looks expensive too.
Oh, how much you want to bet that the guy is stalking her?
Who's there? Stop!
Yo, where's he going? Come back, sir. My sword is just for show. I swear. Fake sword is fake. Oh shit.
Hang on! I'm coming!
Oh, he's run into a lot of trouble. That's kind of funny and fucked.
Don't eat me! I'll give you gut rot, I swear!
Stand back. I'll handle this.
You know what? It's time to die. See, those abilities are super cool.
Are you all right?
Damn.
I'm more than all right.
He's not an ugly looking man.
Saved! Oh, I could kiss you.
Maybe you should introduce yourself first.
Hervey! I knew it was you. What are you doing here?
I came to see you. Oh, my little canary. It's been so long.
Oh boy.
Thank you for saving him and sparing him.
Who is he?
Hervey, one of many clients from my employment beyond the wall.
One of many clients? We spoke every night of our plans together. Whispered songs of love into each other's ears.
That you paid for.
And then you upped and vanished without so much as a word.
I left you a note, didn't I? I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family. And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find this place, anyway?
I came by boat.
The flame of your love was as a beacon in the night that guided me to you.
Hervey.
I was walking by the coast near Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean.
I'm deciding.
Hair like the driven snow. The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
It must have been Shula bringing us here. So what? You rowed, found a knows how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
And as I did,
The skies changed from a dull and hopeless grey to a bright and benevolent blue. That was when I knew for certain that my little canary was close.
Why did you come? You should have forgotten me, as I tried to forget you.
Good for them.
Cannot leave my people, Hervé. And now that you know about this place, neither can you. We must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
I'm to meet your family. Oh, my little canary.
Oh, he doesn't get it.
Please, come and see me later. You did as I asked, and you must be rewarded for it. But first, follow me, Hervé.
I mean, he would have done it if you...
To the end of the world and beyond.
Please stop. Please. Please stop.
You should never have found this place. How could I be so careless?
That's a... That I don't think there's many of those guys in this world.
Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive. You two met at the Vale, I take it.
When I worked there, yes. To earn the coin that my people need to survive. Though Mysidia is our sanctuary, there are certain necessities that it cannot provide.
Sex?
And for that reason, some of us seek employment beyond the wall. Yet few are the opportunities for followers of a strange faith in a strange land.
And so you supported your family as best you could.
I did. And I have never regretted it for a moment. I found a second family in the Vale. And in the Dame, a second mother.
Yeah, that's fair.
I also found Hervé. But our love could never be. I knew that if I revealed my secret to him, I would be putting my people in danger. But that if I did not, I would be living a lie, unable to return home.
Well, she likes him.
What will happen to him now?
Since our people settled in Mysidia, uninvited visitors have been few and far between, but not unknown. Explorers, survivors of shipwrecks, none lasted long.
I see.
That was before my time, you understand. I've never had to make a decision like this before. Yamila, know that I do not blame you for any of this. It was me who decided to make the trip to shore. Me who...
At least she's owning it. Like, it is technically her mistake. Yeah.
And I shall bear the responsibility.
Thank you, tributary. I only beg you to remember that Hervé means us no ill will. He's just a fool. A fool who loves me.
He said hello.
Consideration. But yours is not the only voice I must listen to. The whole family must be consulted. And it may take time for me to arrive at my decision. I hope you understand.
You fool.
Of course, tributary. However long it takes.
I love you.
Come what may, I thank you, my lord, for bringing us back together.
Come join the joyride. Ageless mullet. It's a ageless mullet.
Yes?
Till next time, then.
Oh, wait.
Yes?
Oh. I was right. They are the crystals. So instead of putting them in lootable places, they just let you
Till
craft
next
them.
time, then. We'll sign it.
Okay, cool. I'm very curious to see what's happening down this way now. So let's go do that and see how much more this DLC has to offer. I don't think I'm going to be running it for too much longer. But let's see. If it's like another dungeon, I can do that and then call it there.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
This has been good though. I quite like the DLC. Some part of me wishes it did happen like after the end of the story, but
Take a while.
I have a feeling like there's a proper ending to the main game that wouldn't allow to lead to this. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I like the boss fight in the previous one, but I didn't enjoy the follow the three guys repeatedly bit. You know, I almost would have been
Why
happy.
you carry that impressive-looking axe, I presume.
Noticed her, have you?
Yeah, she's pretty. I almost would have liked it if we just found the dungeon and did that. You know, for the previous DLC. But this area, like you can see, they put a lot of care into this area. It's beautiful and and interesting, actually.
Don't worry, those cliffs aren't the only way to the top.
I mean, look at that.
Those won't be friendly.
What is happening on there? I remember seeing that on the way in, but damn, it looks even crazier from down here. Oh, the music's lovely too. That's all good stuff.
Are these the ruins?
Yes. As far as we can tell, they're part of the same complex as the temple itself.
To think of all the people who must once have lived here.
I haven't seen any of the aquamarine things. I don't think I need them though. Like, as cool as the... Oh, definitely. As cool as the gems are that reduce cooldowns and stuff, I literally never use them except for like 2 abilities that I used to love a lot. I only spam those 2 abilities. But I tend to use a range of abilities now, so... Oh, hello, big coil. Are we fighting you for sure?
Thanks, girl.
Ow! Oof. Oh! Oh my word. Not in that time. So let me show you the cool thing I do with Garuda. Tug him down. Oh! Okay. He was mad. Oh, that's such a cool ability. I tried to block it, because of course I did. Oh! You got me. Damn it. Clive is dead. I mean, I don't have to fight him. I just wanted to see what he could do. He's cool. Whoa, what? Why am I here? How is this the nearest obelisk, game? Explain yourself. Video game, you're drunk. Go home.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Game said, I'm gonna teleport you back to town. That's close, because it's 600 yards away. And it's like, but game, I have to run all the way around. I know this is closer, but this isn't closer. Dun 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 dun. Aquamarine, I see it there.
Straight home now.
Oh, I like the water droplet sound it makes.
This is the mineral Paval was talking about. The one that rings out like a bell. Come on. Faster!
Do you crabs have one? Huh? Any aquamarines here? No?
Is that beast rigging?
Oh, he's got one in him. Well, Mr. Quindim. He tried. Oh boy. Ow, ow. Bruh. Oh my word. Oh, he's beating me up.
Seems like it isn't only Haven's blacksmith that has an appetite for these things.
Yeah, it's also the very life itself. Alright, let's finally go into this temple.
These remind me of home. You're from
Oh,
the north.
never mind, there's a call, yeah.
Yes,
Is it the same one I fought earlier?
I see.
Don't hear any bloop bloops this side. Oh! Easy.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Wow! The fuck? The coal's coming up here to kill me. Jeez, okay. Owie. What is with this coal? Jeez, like it. He's so angry. Oh. The angriest call I've ever seen. No, I cancelled. Oh, okay, I didn't break it. I thought I cancelled the ability and it was gone. Oh, we got Fenrir. Jeez, like it. I don't know what it is with this call. It's so upset. Oh, my soul! No! Well, I hope I got that obelisk on the hill. I don't know why this girl's so angry. Oh, wow. No, I didn't get it. Ah, I'm being tortured by a curl. He's bullying me.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Time to fight.
Meow, 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 meow. Sorry, it's the Curls theme song. Interestingly, with all these abilities I'm using, I'm not getting to the 200% on the multiplier. Might be because I'm using my abilities in a silly way, but hey, I'm having fun. I don't need to do the maximum amount of damage to have fun. Ah, I'm enjoying it. I think people kill things a lot faster than I do, especially if you just throw like all the ulties on there. You could easily spam a lot of those things. Which is fine, like that's a totally valid way to play. Okay, I gotta get rid of this boy. Time to fight Sirius. In the silliest Sirius possible. The cat got away! No, I screwed up. That's fine. Punch the cat! Punch the cat! Punch the cat! Now you're in trouble. Yeah, whatever it is about the combination of abilities I'm using, it doesn't generate a lot of multiplier. Alright. No! Nope. Ah, made it that time. I mean, it's gonna kill him. I killed him after 3 deaths. I did. No more fun allowed for him.
Do you see that cave up ahead?
Yeah, I do.
Whoever lived here carved a flight of stairs into the stone within.
Ooh.
A way to the top.
And whatever it is that awaits us there.
Okay, okay. What's the time? If it's a dungeon, I'm not gonna be able to do that right now. Yeah, it's a dungeon. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do that right now. Mostly because I have something to do in like minutes or so, and this is gonna take anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour, depending on how the story goes. So for now, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to call it there. I'm gonna guess this is probably still this, and then we still have to go back to the child, and Leviathan's gonna be involved. I don't know. I haven't done it. I'm excited that I like this DLC is much better than the other one. Again, the other one had like really cool fights. It was just the beginning that dragged on a little bit. Other than that, I have no complaints. And thank you for being here to witness it. Hopefully I continue to be entertaining, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, I should have... Wait, no, don't go. Don't go yet. I haven't done this correctly. There we go. Thank you so much for watching. The music's not playing. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you, and goodbye.